Here we are, it's Friday the 13th, 2026. We're just getting some cages done up. Trying to keep a little bit of production wood out of the elements. We're kind of still in the elements. It's easier to just wipe off the cage than it is to try to clean an entire pile. So we're just kind of stacking them up over here. Over, of course it did. Try and keep you guys up there. Sorry about that. Yeah, we got to keep the processor loaded. Coming up over here. At the Bell's 4000. She's officially up for sale. Be available June 7th. The new processor arrives. We just kind of tackle the pile here. All we got are 8-foot logs, a little bit short, not usually what I like to run, but better than nothing, I suppose. My prices, but get a fairly decent price on this one. The deck's got enough wood. We're running it up the conveyor, through the planer, back up another conveyor, and then into a pile. Try to stockpile. I get you guys more level there. We usually just throw it here in a pile and scoop it out of there with a 1-yard bucket. We heap them up. It takes 2 of them to make phase cord. Last night before we left, I went and cleaned up all the mess that was over here. Put them all in the cages. They don't quite settle very nice when you just throw them in with the bucket. You get a lot of air spaces and stuff. So, change the way we do it. We just kind of mostly fill them up. Come over here, shake it off a bit. Set it up under the get you guys untangle there. We just sit there and fill up the top end. You give it a good shake, gets rid of all the air gaps that are all in there. Keeps the cages fairly consistent. It's 1 cubic yard, which takes 1.5 cages to make 1 phase cord, or 3 cages or 2. What is it, 4.5 for 3? Our trailer holds 9 cords, or 6 cords, sorry, 6 phase cords. And we do that with 9 cages or 12 buckets with the half-yard bucket. We're currently running the 8-way wedge on the Bell's 4000, which seems to be the best option for it. Works out very well. We got some nice consistent wood. Get some big ones, some small ones, kind of all over the place. Guys that like the overnighters and stuff. Here, I'll get you guys set up back here again. Hopefully we won't drop you again. And you fall over again. Good shake. make sure the holding is full. I always put a little extra on the top just to make sure we didn't rip anybody off. There you go. There's a full cage. And the Lee Bear 904 log loader. That thing is an absolute game changer. We're able to buy logs, getting the full truck instead of truck and pop. With a loader, we get when we're getting 8-footers. We get 5 full bunks instead of 4.5. And when we're running 16, we have 3 full bunks instead of 2.5. Works out quite well. So we try not to stop production, just keep it kind of rocking as we're going. Come over here, grab another cage that I had filled up yesterday. Getting pretty rough over here. As you dig in further, you're losing logs and stuff, so you gotta kind of just take your time at it. You don't have to break much. Back over to the pile. A decent shake. Rinse and repeat. Eventually, I'd like to get a massive feed hopper and just process directly into the feed hopper, and then pull out of that, have it go up a conveyor through the cleaner and directly into a cage on a push of a button. And then I can just hit a button and fill the cage. Eliminating having this pile on the ground and try to keep all the dirt out of it, whatever. Can't see them, but we're on rubber mats here, everything's covered in snow. Snowing again today. I don't know, it's been a long year this year. Cage is almost ready. We'll have to load the deck after this one because the 8-footers, they don't take long. Try to prop you guys back up. Hopefully it'll drop you again. Getting many videos out. It's been one hell of a winter. You go to sleep, it's minus 15. You wake up, it's minus 35. You're struggling to get everything started. Just trying to get a few logs out so we can pay some bills. Try to keep the process going. Hopefully we're out of this cold snap. come up in June, we're getting a new processor. Anybody that watches Ohio Wood Burner probably get a glimpse of it before we get it up here. Going to the Midwest. I don't even know what it's called. Ohio Wood Burner. They do a show every year. Anyways, it's going there for demos. And once they're done the show, they're coming. Bringing it back across the border, back up the bucket Firewood here. And yeah, we're gonna put the 48C with test. Gonna hopefully eliminate the Black Creek 2500 and the Bell's 4000. Gonna go with 2 sets of 16 weight wedge. One will be 3.5 by 3.5 for pizza and bagwood, and the other one we'll put at 5-inch, 5x5 for all our stove wood that we sell out. We'll probably get a 4-way for all our big boiler wood that we like to. Got a few boiler customers up here that we take care of. It'd be nice to run that on a big processor. Sure how well it's going to do with the bigger logs, but it'd be nice if we can cut it at 24 inch, or yeah, 24 long, then either split it in half or split it in 4 and just center. Probably do 200-300 cords, face cords of boiler wood every year. And we're doing about, I don't know, 3,500 face cords of regular stove wood, and then it's about, I don't even know the cordage. Doing about 3 or 4 transport loads of logs, so it's about 50, 300 cords, base cords worth of bagwood. And we're also doing kindling every year. We don't really advertise the kindling because we don't really have a good process for it. Somebody asked me, let them know. We have some. Okay, I'm going to be picking up that cage here in a second, but here's the bucket we use to fill the cages. Oh, getting all blurry. Window's a bit dirty. There we go. It's a skeleton bucket, keeps all the, well, not all the snow, but be able to knock most of it out. Try to fill up these boxes, these cages. Snow is just relentless today. But yeah, so there's a small glimpse of what we're up to. In bucket Firewood. Oh, it's been a while since I posted anything. Try and get a little more out there if we can. From the cleanup yesterday, it's 18 cages I cleaned up. Finishing those off. up in the storage area, ready for sale. Anyways, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Cheers.